everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
When I tell people that dating is bad in Atlanta, they always want to be like, oh, dating is bad everywhere. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not worse than Atlanta. I don't care what city you live in. If you have friends in Atlanta, they will tell you Atlanta takes the crown when it comes to raggedy ass niggas and they raggedy ass dates. So let me tell you about the date that I just went on. First of all, as backstory, this dude was really annoying me, hit me up like every morning, good morning, grand rising, hey, beautiful. Listen, that is so...
Oh, them grand rising ass niggas be up early before everybody else.
Low effort, low energy. It gets on my nerves. So I told him, like, you know, I appreciate the good morning text, but that can't be it. Like, I am looking for something intentional. I am looking for efforts. Plan a date. Like, are you trying to see me? Are we trying to do anything? Like, you're just not gonna good morning me to death. All right. So a couple days later, he hits me up. Good morning. Let's go catch a game tonight. Get some drinks, have some fun. This is me being intentional. So I'm like, okay. You know, he's listening. I like that. I like when people listen. And he knows I love sports. So he's going to take me to a game. Absolutely love it. So I should have known something was up. I was like, send me my ticket. And he was acting like he couldn't figure it out. Literally, all you have to do is say transfer. But everybody is not technologically savvy. So I gave him a pass on that. So I get to the stadium that night. I'm looking cute and whatnot. I tell him where I'm at, and he's like, oh, come around to gate 2. First of all, I don't like that, but I was trying not to be like super spoiled. I feel like as a man, you should come to where I am, not have me walking around the stadium by myself to find you. But whatever, I'm there. I'm trying to not be like so picky because I am coming off of a very long relationship with a person who knows everything I like, and this is a stranger. So he got to learn. All right, so I walk around and...
Wait. She coming out of a relationship with someone who knows everything she likes, but you no longer in a relationship with that person. That's a whole nother story.
I run into him. Boom. It's him and 4 kids. Why would you bring 4 kids on our first date? First of all, I didn't even know he had 4 kids. He told me that he had 1 elite athlete. But he left out the fact that he had 3 other kids, I guess, that are not athletically inclined. I didn't know he had 4 kids. And I'm still trying to figure out, like, are these his 4 kids? Because maybe he's a coach. Maybe he's a mentor. Maybe these are his kids' friends. Like, I don't know what's going on. But I'm going to say that the kids are between the age of, like, 5 and 10. And we are headed into the game together on our first date. Get to the little ticket people.
Okay. First problem about this date. He did not tell her that he was bringing kids. That should have been an automatic tell. You let people know you're bringing some kids. And also, she would be happy to go to a game with kids, whether they're your kids or they're your nieces, nephews, a little league team, whatever the case may be. Dude, communicate that. She looks like she's easygoing. She would have went with it.
The ticket don't work.
So a minute with me, she says, no, you do not bring kids to a first date. No, you don't. So I can meet you. I could take you on a date, or I could meet anywhere I meet you is going to be a date. If I meet you for coffee, that's a date. If I meet you for ice cream, that's a date. If I meet you to walk and I bring you lunch or I do anything, that's a date. But a first official outing, it's okay. It's okay to bring kids. But it got to be like this, a basketball game. It can't be goddamn Y'all going to a restaurant and not doing shit ever. Y'all gotta go bowling. You gotta take the kids skating. Oh. Let me tell y'all how cold I am. Let me tell y'all how cold I am, man. This is how you do that, right? This is how you do that. Now don't y'all go taking my tactics and doing it anywhere else. I told this girl, I said, hey, we gonna meet up at I Fly. I don't have nobody to watch my kid. You don't have nobody to watch your kid. So we just gonna go at the same time. And we gonna act like we don't know each other. And then I'm gonna introduce myself and I'm like, hey, this and this. And then we just gonna have a good time together. And we gonna sit there and act like we don't even know each other. We gonna act like we don't even know each other. We did that the entire date. My kid is like, my dad just goes anywhere and just talks to, just knows it. Man, I set that whole shit up. My kid don't even know. Ghost Drift says, my second date will be steakhouse. Third and fourth date with kids. That it does make sense. When I say taking kids to a first date, that's crazy. It is. It's stupid as fuck. But if you have to, make it somewhere that's gonna be fun. A minute with me, she says, this is on Twitch, everybody. So if you follow me on Twitch, you could get your comment read on Twitch, and it'll be in a YouTube video. My 16-year-old, maybe because she gets dating, but I wouldn't do it when she was younger. That I agree with that too. A minute with me, she says, I live in Atlanta, so I don't blame her for not bringing her kids. Dating in Atlanta is a whole different animal. Agreed.
Okay, so now if you are keeping up, I am on my first date with the man. He has brought 4 children that I did not know existed because I thought he only had one. And now it is time for us to enter the stadium and the tickets don't work. So they call the manager and the manager comes over and they talking, they having sidebar conversations. I'm super embarrassed because people are passing and they clearly know that it's a problem. So everybody's looking like, what's up with them? Finally, they let us in. Me, again, trying not to be like super spoiled. I'm playing it cool. I'm like, so, where are our seats? He says that we are sitting in 105. He goes not towards 105. He goes that way. I say to him, I'm like, 105 is back this way. But he doesn't hear me. He's not listening, whatever. This man is like doing marathon speed, like speed walking down the stadium. Me and his 4 kids is like running behind him. I'm like in the very back because 1, I look cute and I'm not about to be running in the stadium. And then 2, I'm like, as a mother, I don't want these kids to get behind me in the stadium and get lost because he clearly is not thinking about these kids. He didn't even think about me. He didn't even really said anything to me. It's cringe. And then he just realizes like, oh, this is the wrong way. I told you that. But I'm being good. So he then tries to proceed and go down like just the aisle where we are. And of course, the usher lady is like, yeah, no, your seats ain't over here. Your seats is over there. All right, so now we're going all the way around to the other side of the stadium to get in our seats. But then he stops again, and now he goes down like 102. And so now we are behind the basket. And he says, no, I say, well, I thought we were in 105. He's like, yeah, but these seats are empty. Okay, they're empty, but why would we sit here when 105 is a better seat? Like, we're behind the basket. He's like, oh, so you want to sit in our seats? Yeah. Like, yeah. All right, so he's like, okay, let's go. So we go over to 105 and we all sit down. And then he says, I'll be back. And left me with the kids. Recap, I am on my first date with a man and 4 kids that I do not know belong to him. We have trouble with the tickets getting into the game. We sit in the wrong seats, and now we are in the right seats, and the man gets up and says he'll be back. He leaves me, perfect stranger, with the 4 kids. And these kids, I'm going to say they're between like 5 and 10. Okay? I am at this point like texting my girls. My girls are like, get the fuck up out of there. Like, leave them kids, fuck them kids, girl, go. I'm like, no, I can't leave the babies. Like, I am feeling very stupid. Clearly, I'm the babysitter. First quarter goes by. Halftime is approaching. We like a minute into halftime. And this fool texts me and said, can you feed my kids? And when I come back, I'll give you some money. No, I'm not feeding your kids. I'm not feeding your kids in a stadium where there is $6 waters and you got 4 of these bitches. Hell no, I'm not feeding your kids. But I just ignored that message. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? And now I'm really, really mad. Now I really, really want to leave the kids. But it gets better. So check it. I'm sitting here with these 4 kids. Smoke is coming out of my head. I asked the little boy that's right next to me. I said, so, are these your brothers? Because again, he told me he had 1 kid. He showed up with 4. So I asked the kid, I'm like, are y'all related? Are y'all brothers? He like, yeah, like, duh. Looking at me like I'm stupid. All right. So now I'm like, what do I do? All my friends are saying leave, but I am just a responsible adult. I don't want to leave these children. I'm texting it. We are like deep into halftime. Me and this man have not said more than like 10 words to each other because we've been trying to find the seats. And then you left me with your kids to babysit your kids. They don't know me. I don't know them. I could be a serial killer. You don't know. All right. And then you asked me to feed them. Okay. So as I'm sitting there contemplating life and how did I get into this situation? Because I know like I got a couple extra pounds on me, but a bitch ain't ugly, and trying to figure out like all the things that I'm gonna, cause you know how we do, like we be cussing people out in our head. So I'm thinking about all the things I'm gonna say when he comes back over here. And then this white lady comes and she's like, excuse me, you're in our seats.
Why that white lady show up at halftime? The game is halfway over. You should let us just have these seats at this point.
All right, y'all. I'm sorry. I had to wash my ass. This is the end. I promise. All right. So the white lady comes. She says we're in her seats. I am just like, oh my God, why would you come at halftime, but at the same time it's her seat so she could come when she want to come? I have no tickets because remember, he never sent me the tickets. All the tickets are in his phone. I have nothing to like even justify being in this place. So I get up with the kids. We do a walk of shame because everybody's looking like, oh, they was trying to steal the seats. So, you know, we go up the aisle. I am so frustrated. I'm just like, Father, forgive me. I hope I don't go to jail. I stand the kids up against the wall and I'm like, wait right here for your daddy. And when your daddy come, tell him don't call me no more, ever. And then I leave. And I did tell the little usher lady as I was walking out, like, keep an eye out on them kids. I told her what he did. And then she was like, couldn't be me, which is Southern Black woman code for you are a damn fool. So I'm feeling like really stupid. I leave. I am taking the MARTA. So I leave the stadium. I get on the train. Well, I'm like in the train station and he calls me. I immediately block him. I've never talked to this guy again. I don't plan on never seeing him again. But that was my date. And it's not even the worst date that I've had in Atlanta. It's just like the most recent one. Do you want to hear next about how I had to climb out the window one time? Or...
Yeah, that dude really, really fumbled. Like, I don't know. You know what? I think some people literally don't got their shit together. Cause if you are actively pursuing any woman and you don't have your shit together, mind you, when I was having a conversation with a lady one time, our thing was, or her thing, I think, she said, "Are you at peace? Can you handle yourself? If I was to date you, would you put me in a situation where I have to make a executive decision about the next move, and that next move would be never to talk to you again?" See, you gotta be able to check your goddamn self. Niggas be dating for no damn reason, and you don't have a lick of life or nothing going for yourself to where you should be dating at all. And I don't understand that. I never dated where I have to feel like I'm in a position that I can't take a girl on a date. One time, I went on a date and I left my money in the car. Man, this woman was ready to walk out. She was ready to walk out. She was like, "This nigga finna leave me on this date and leave me stuck with this bill." So when I went to go grab my wallet, I'm running. I'm like, and then I come back and she like got a jacket on, and I'm like, "Dog, I'm finna pay for the meal. This was a mistake." Okay? Because women ain't trying to put up with that bullshit. They not trying to be stuck in a restaurant paying for a meal because a nigga just didn't have his life together to be dating. And niggas be doing that stupid ass shit. That's so dumb. It's so lame. And then you wonder why we sit here and we ask, why is a woman worried about what I'm gonna pay for a date? Because she not finna go home empty handed. I'm leaving her with something, bitch. What you mean? I heard a dating story where a dude took a woman on a date, right? And then he took her on a date. She ordered the best steak. She ordered the steak and lobster, the surf and turf. She got the entree, or no, the appetizer, the crab cake appetizer. All the works. She did the works, right? Then when it was time, she got a to-go plate. She didn't eat it all. She got a to-go plate. And then when he went to drop her off, she gave him a little side hug. You know what I'm saying? Like, you cool, but I don't know if this is going to go any further type hug. Boom. In his mind, he like, "Oh, she ain't really fucking with me. She no kiss on the cheek, nothing. So we get back in his car, he bounced. 5 minutes into driving, he get a phone call. This broad done left her damn to-go plate in his car. She called him back to get that to-go plate. Did he answer? Hell no. He said, "Bitch, you gonna learn today." So she thought she had a free meal, but then she left it in his car. So that's what I'm saying, bro, man. Just that's why we resort to these dates, because of men like this begets women like that. Men that play women create women who play men. A Minute with Mishi. Shout out to my people on Twitch. If you follow me on Twitch, man, you can see the comment section. A Minute with Mishi says, "I'm not dating right now because I'm trying to get my affairs in order. I am being fair." Absolutely. That's a great idea. I wish men would do that. But these niggas be trying to be getting a marriage and they ain't got two wooden nickels to rub together. Honey Mama says, I'm not actively dating, been single for 6 years. You are dating, but you dating that Rose. That Rose is your man right now. Honey Mama says, I like going Dutch on the first date. Explain what Dutch is. I'm not sure what that means. A minute with me, she says, and it's a major city, so you can go find free things to do if you're on a tight budget. You're at, oh nigga, do I gotta? I don't want. Do I got? I don't gotta tell y'all all my secrets to dating, right? Cause y'all gonna be like, I will go downtown. I'll take a girl downtown. We'll make us some drinks. Okay? We'll park at this park downtown and we will walk the canal and talk. We'll walk, or we can hop on the canal, the river. We can hop on it and hop off down the way, and then we could talk. We could just have a conversation. I like ice cream dates. I know a place that sells lactose-free ice cream. Because I'm lactose intolerant, I can't eat that shit. So I take her to a bougie lactose-free ice cream place. And the ice cream is good. And we have conversations. And we go enjoy the art around the area. Now, I'm not saying that's just... listen, don't judge me. So going Dutch is you pay for your meal and I pay for my meal. Okay. Alright, okay. No. As a man, I'm not feeling that. You know what? I did go on a date and I paid for the meal, right? And she was like, she's like, well, do you want me to cash app you? I said, I said, yeah. And she was like, what's your cash app? I said, shit, my shit broke. I said, I don't know, I can't figure it out. It ain't working right now. And she was like, she kept telling me to cash, she was gonna cash app me. I was like, so I just played stupid with her, you know. I paid for the meal, girl. I mean, it is what it is. So we got a story. A minute with me, she says, a dude literally tried to give me a problem about wanting Starbucks for the first meetup. He wanted me to come to his... Oh my God, he wanted you to come to his house? Oh no, we not doing that. Starbucks is amazing. Starbucks is amazing. I'll buy you a $10 coffee, bitch. Perfect date. I ain't cheap. I'm just trying to date. It ain't about being cheap. It's about being reasonable on how you want to meet this person. Because if you are good, you can get that Capital Grill, baby. You know what I'm saying?